Okay guys, so last time we started out the video saying we had a problem. This time I'm starting out saying I have fixed the problem. Because as you can see, I got my T-plate and this plate over here that was ramped up. I got the ramp off of it and got it straight and got it tiled off and the bike lane in the right place. As you can see, it all lines up right there. So yeah, if you look at it from this angle, you can see the bike lane comes in from that direction and dead ends into this direction on the right side of the road. Now here, I'm going to put in another 48 plate road plate. So yeah, so it'll just be centered with large sidewalks on each side and then the bike lane, of course, just like this one, except for it won't be a T-plate, it'll just be a straight plate. So that's going right there. And then let's go over to the other side. And as you can see right here, those two plates are lined up and will line up with this as well, because I made sure of that when I redid those. So then I just have to redo the rest of these plates to resemble these right here, to look like these. And then about where that airport building is where the road will stop and turn. It'll just be a corner. Well, it could be a T-plate because we could keep going down there to get to the other platform, although I don't know if there's going to be enough room to do that. Maybe, but it would take up some other room. Maybe we could take it down to where that treehouse is and go across the railroad tracks, but that's right there where I wanted to put that train station at. So I don't know if that would work either. We might not be able to run the road to the other platform. I don't know. Or at least not have it connected to this road. What do you guys think? You think there's a way to run it? I mean, I guess I could try to find another place to put that train station at. Yeah, over here. I could put it right here. There's a spot where there's space on both sides of the track. I could put it there. So maybe I can run a road over here and run it across the tracks right there. And then somehow dogleg it into the platform, because even though running it across there wouldn't get it straight to the 25-inch platform, it'd have to go over a little bit farther. So that would have to take some ingenuity to figure that one out. I mean, just to kind of lay it out. So yeah. But anyways, the rest of the roads are looking good. Like, you just got to switch those over, but everything else is lining up just as this one will as soon as I get it built. I'm just put the plate in there just to fill the space. But I got all the barriers and everything on these ones. And then beyond that right there, I'm probably just going to put in a, I don't know if I'm going to put a 32 or a 48. I mean, between there and there, I think that's at least a 48 plate. So I could put like a parking lot there. Let me measure that, see if that is a 48. Yep, it is exactly a 48 plate, 15 inches. So probably put a 48 plate in there with a parking lot on it. And that'll get the road up here right into the train station parking lot. And then we're going to put some kind of building in that corner. A building over there in that corner. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I moved the diner. I put the diner over here in front of the wall beside the town square building, because that's the set it came with. So I think that made most sense to put it right there. Now, I could also put a building or two buildings. I could replace that pond and put a building there, or definitely put a building beyond that if I needed to, and just replace the green plate. So that's a possibility. And then, of course, over there, build a building, put there, put a building. There is that a 48 plate as well? Let me see. That's not quite a 48 plate. It's like 14. Wait a minute. No, it is. But it's 32 by 48. Unfortunately, because I was going to put in this guy over here. this town pet shop and cafe building, because it's on a 48 plate. But I might have to cut it back. I guess I could cut that back to 32. So have a 32 by 48, then that would fit perfectly over here. What do you guys think? 32 building there, 32 by 48 building there, 48 by 48 parking lot here. Then we'd have, trying to think what size, that would be an awkward size plate over there, I think. And I think that would just get trees or brush or whatever to fill that in. What do you guys think? Let me know your opinions in the comments. I should have been more careful about putting those barriers, the jumpers for the barriers in, because now I got those got those right beside each other there. And I think down there I did the same thing. You know, starting it with a jumper or starting it with the 1x4 in between. I didn't pay attention to the next plate like I did down there. So, oh well, doesn't look that awful bad. So yeah, there you go. Road plates are in better order and in making more sense than they did last video. So I think I've got more of an idea of where things are going to go and how things are going to work out than I did last video. I was kind of confused. So yeah, and they cleared that train station perfectly. Couldn't got any better than that. Yeah, because there's no gap in between. They fit snugly up against that 48 plate. We'll just have to put in an 8 stud plate here in between the diner and the town square building and the roadway. So we'll have to fill that in, as well as there on the other side of the roadway there by the railroad tracks. That'll have to be filled in. And this right here, this needs a half plate. That'll just probably get some trees and flowers or whatever on it. And then, like I said, this over here in front of the train station will get flowers and trees as well. And then we'll be in pretty good shape. So, oh, I almost forgot to tell you or show you. Check out the new addition to the platform. It is the Natural History Museum. Finally in the layout. It only took probably a year to get it from saying I was going to buy it to saying I was going to build it to finally getting it built and placed in the city. It was a pleasure to build. I had a lot of fun. I'm not real big hip on the olive green, but other than that, I think the design is pretty good. I like the pillars and the roof on top of the pillars in the front. And I like the windows and the candlesticks around the windows, and like the little guy hanging off there doing window washing. And yeah, it is a really nice building. And then it's got the interior details in it. It's huge too. I mean, I would say compared to, like, let's say Assembly Square, I think it's almost as tall as the 3 floors on the Assembly Square, even though it's only 2 floors. Probably because I counted it and they're 10 bricks. They're 10 bricks high on the floors, which is a lot higher than I make my floors. I usually make mine about 8. So that's why it's so tall, only being 2 floors. But we go around this way and look towards the back of it. See, I'd put it right there where I told you I was going to put it, where that other building was. So it took its place and filled up the entire 48 by 32 spot. Got that cool little pipe that runs down the back of the building. Got a little back door there. These skylights are really cool. They were kind of fun to build too. The curved windows. Got a little telescope on top. There's the door leading to the roof. Then of course inside here, if I can open it, you got a little office, if you will, chair, desk, typewriter, lamp. You can't see it very well because it's in the dark. But yeah, that's the little office there on top. And that little pop-up, whatever you want to call it, there in the top of the roof. So yeah, there you go. Natural History Museum in the city and looking pretty good. And then I got put some more cars over here, like the moving truck and the burger truck and the taxis over there. Got those in there. So what we're really missing is minifigures. Got to put some more minifigures in the city eventually. Got plenty there in front of the hospital and then in front of the fire station, but I mean, we just need some random ones walking on sidewalks, bicycling on the lane, and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I think that's about all I've got for you today. Unfortunately, I wish I had a little bit more, but I've got a lot of work to do yet. I've got to build that 48 road plate. I got to straighten out those road plates over there, get the bike lane moved, and all that stuff. And then minifigure wise, I think we're not going to open anything on this video, obviously, but I think next video we will tackle some more minifigures. I don't know how much you guys enjoy that, opening the minifigures with me. I mean, like live on video, or would you prefer I just open them off camera and then showed them to you afterwards? Let me know in the comments, because I don't want to bore you too much. You know, if it's boring watching me open duplicates and all that stuff, let me know, and then I won't do that on camera if it's too boring for you guys. I noticed the times that I do minifigures, I don't get as many views as other videos, so maybe it is a little bit less exciting. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you think as far as that goes? Other than that, like I said, that's about all I got for you today. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And until next time, you guys take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.